Warning, this podcast... Hello everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 19, Option 2. I'm your host, Clay, and with me I have Rachel.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Got me this week, but not last week.
Yes. We're flip-flopping
got Jake
now.
last week.
Yeah, we're
No
shaking things up. We will not be spoiling Infinity War. Don't worry. Thanos demands our silence and he shall have it.
I've never even watched. I haven't watched it, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, see?
But I can't spoil anything I've never seen.
Yeah. I mean, it does get mentioned in this episode. Like,
Oh, it does?
offhandedly, very casually.
Didn't they do that same thing with Ultron, too? They kind of offhandedly mentioned it.
Yeah, they mentioned, I think for Ultron, they mentioned the Sokovia Accords, and they mentioned... Or no, that was Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. They mentioned, like, the incident with Ultron or, like, the robots or something.
Like, something about New York, or something.
Yeah.
Some offhanded comment about New York.
That's what they did in this episode. It was, the crazy thing that's happening in New York. It's like, I don't watch the news. I don't have time to watch the news.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was the tie-in so far. But listen. What happens in Infinity War is big. And
is it?
Yes, and I can't imagine that that's the only time we'll hear of the events that happen in Infinity War.
Okay.
So I'd wager in the next few episodes. I mean, wait, we have 3 episodes left.
Damn.
Somewhere in the next 3 episodes, there's gotta be another, like...
Quite possibly. I wouldn't find it until you say something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Gotta be something. It's gonna be another mention. Yeah. That can't be the only thing. It's just my prediction. And we'll see in the next few weeks what goes on there.
But then again, S.H.I.E.L.D's not notorious for bringing in the movies, even though they affect them.
Yeah, exactly. But this is one they kind of can't ignore.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, so I won't say any more, but they can't ignore this one.
Okay. We won't say anywhere. Let's get this stuff.
So, back to this episode, the actual plot. I really, really liked this episode. Because, man, the Confederacy ship just shows up. And I got something in my eye. I'm sorry, I keep touching my face.
Right?
Yeah. The Confederacy ship shows up. And I actually don't have my notebook on my desk, but I started taking, like, notes. Like, while the episode was going, I went on to, like, Wikipedia. I was checking things about all these aliens that we've seen in the MCU. I'm like, okay, who could be part of the Confederacy?
And Coulson obviously knows that. I can't pronounce his name.
Who?
The alien.
Kovas?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's a Q-O, not Q-U, so I'm a little, a little confused.
I think she said Kovas. I think
Kovas?
She did sound like a K, yeah. That seems like Coulson knows he is, because he's like, I know exactly who you are.
Well, yeah, no, he was in the shadows when, Hale took him out. So he's like, yeah, no, I remember you, Mr. Shadowy Weirdo.
Yeah, shadow.
But yeah, they don't. I looked it up. They don't say what race Kovas is, so we're gonna have to wait to see for that.
Yeah.
But he's working with the Marauders, which actually they're not a single race. They are a group of races.
It's like a league.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Like
how we have the League of Assassins and Arrow, and then, it's a conglomerate of people.
Yeah, exactly. But we can infer the Marauders are aligned with the Confederacy. They're one of the races involved in that.
They do the dirty work.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Chitauri, because that's where Hydra got the transponder to even contact Kovas in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's safe to assume that the Kree are pulling all the strings.
Oh. I mean, we always knew that something happened because, what's his name, saying that his dad actually went to Earth.
Yeah. So it's very safe to say, I think, that we're gonna, before this is over, we're gonna see, Cassius. I just watched Doctor Strange, so I'm getting Cassius and Caecilius confused.
Oh, yeah. So we know
Cassius'
that
his father.
Yeah.
Went
to Earth. We know because he said it in passing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he did say his dad went to Earth, and so.
So I bet we're gonna see his dad before this season is over. Season is over.
And like, they were in this episode, they were dealing so much with what I like to call the trying to deal with the whole Back to the Future effect.
Yes.
And they kept looking at Deke and it was like that was their gauge. If they were doing something wrong or whatnot, that was their gauge.
Is Deke still here? We're fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, all right. Is he still here?
Yeah. But Deke, at least in the beginning, before he gets actually scared for his life, is a believer in the multiverse. That we've been saying for the entire season.
He believes it. They're like, whatever. And then he's like, I almost thought he was going to say, listen to your grandma. She wrote this book on this thing. Kind of thing. But he did. He's like, but she wrote, she did write a paper on it.
Yeah.
But I thought that was funny.
I loved Fitz when he was like, you don't even know what multiverse theory is. And then Deke explains it, and Fitz just looks at him like, fine, I guess you know what it is.
It's like, dude, he's a part of you.
Yeah, I know.
He's
Fitz is just such an asshole. He's just such a grumpy asshole.
I think the reason why they don't get along so it's because they're just like each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like facing yourself.
Yeah, Deke is the part of Fitz that Fitz doesn't like about himself.
It's like he's a nice guy, but sometimes he can be an asshole, just like Fitz, know?
Exactly. He's a dumbass and an asshole.
And it's like, Fitz is just like, oh my god. I was, and Deke, I think, calling them Gramps. Called him Gramps.
Do not call me that.
I was just like, yeah. But yeah, they were playing around with that. And it was kind of interesting. Because, like, when she got stuck in the one room when they're, like, in the elevator or whatnot. And she's like, is he there? And then they pan at him, and they kind of pan over, and there's no one there, and they pan over more, and then he's there.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But I thought it was hilarious when they confronted Deke on, when Coulson and Matt confronted him on his feelings for Daisy.
Yeah.
I have such drugs that makes you say that. They're like, yeah.
That's why drugs are bad.
Yeah. That's why bad.
Oh my god.
Like, poor guy, he has it so bad.
Yeah.
And she just looks at him like he's just some ant.
Yeah.
Just didn't give him a child or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, poor guy. And what's funny is this, as much as this, had other things, there was other things going on, it really did actually revolve a lot around Fitz and Simmons and Deke.
Yeah.
I think they were using that as a barometer kind of thing for
we kept coming
whether
back.
or not the loop was broken or whatnot.
Yeah, we kept coming back around to them the whole episode.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still think it just bugs me. I still think Yo-Yo has more things she's not telling people.
She's finally mentioned to Coulson what her future self said to her. So, I mean, at least we're there, you know?
Yeah, she mentioned that part. And then when she was trying to tell Mac all the other things that she told, he's like, I don't want to hear it. It's like, dude, if it saves, the earth and you, wouldn't you want to hear it? I understand where you come from, but still at the same point, you're like,
I feel like Mac would be more inclined to listen to Yo-Yo if Yo-Yo hadn't been going off about her being she can't die, you know, because she's been going off about that stuff for a while, and I think if maybe she was a little less, you know.
But I feel that, I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, they're trying to save the world, and he's not listening. Yeah. And no one's listening to anyone. And Yo-Yo's when, straight up told Daisy, basically everything. And I was like, yes, someone finally stood up to Daisy. Yeah. It's like, you were just mad because we didn't do what you wanted us to do. And seriously, it was because Daisy wasn't listening at the time. I think we've already discussed that Daisy wasn't listening. Wasn't listening.
But she says, and she's right, it's a bit of both. You didn't listen to me, and I was in charge. So it is actually a bit of both.
Yeah. And I don't know. They did go off on Coulson saying, no, you're not in charge anymore, basically.
Yeah. Oh, and then he takes charge back because they're all fighting like children.
Yes.
And I like the comment between like the other officers, the other agents, who was like, is this normal? I think his name is Davis. Was like, the crazy situation, the alien invasion, yeah, that's normal. The fighting, not so much.
All right. But yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
And I mean, the least one you expected, became the one that came to the rescue. Basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting. That was a nice twist.
Wait, what twist? Talbot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yes and no. I'm very afraid for Talbot. He takes all of the gravitonium. He takes all of it, because there's no one there to stop the machine when he's yelling and screaming.
No, he takes all of it. Well, all that was in there, because remember they put some gravitonium in Deke has it.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Deke has some gravitonium.
But in terms of the percentage, it was... What's-her-face had 8%.
Mm-hmm.
Or has 8%, because she gets away. No, she's dead.
No, Ruby's dead.
Ruby's dead. Right, Hale got away. I was getting confused. So Ruby got 8%, and I guess Talbot got 92%. It's still a fucking lot. It's a lot.
Well, probably a little less since they took some out.
They did take. I thought that container was separate. They took it out. Mm-hmm. No,
they took it out because it went from the box that was stored into the machine, and then when they stopped it at 8%, they took what was in the machine. Like they cleaned the machine.
Okay.
And they took it to the next. So I would say he probably got about 90%. If not a little.
That's still that's scary.
That's still a lot.
It's a fucking lot.
But at the same time, I think it didn't affect him as much just because he has so much brain damage.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that because he's unstable mentally, he's probably better suited to handle two crazy yelling people in his head.
He already has yelling in his head. So,
exactly, yeah.
What's another couple people?
Yeah, they're canceling out the Hydra yelling.
Yeah, right? So, yeah, I was really surprised. It was just like, all of a sudden, it just clicked to him that this is what he needs to do. And
I can fix this.
Yeah, I can fix this. But with him
I don't think he's gonna fix it. No, I don't think it's gonna be good. I have a bad feeling about that.
And all these, Robin, it's just all her drawings, and she knew Talbot was. He's the general. But the way she looked at him, and she didn't run when he was attacking her mom was something. And then he was like, I'm going to take you as I know.
Yeah. She's like, I know you have to take me, which means he must do something in the future that is necessary. Maybe not. Maybe it's not going to be a good thing, but it might be necessary.
Yeah. Well, it's just it sucks for Yo-Yo's because she thought she broke the loop by killing Ruby, but
yeah, and then she kind of freaks out that
that wasn't it.
It wasn't it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and it's actually very scary that how in control Talbot is. Because Ruby
was very in control.
Yeah, because Ruby accidentally crushes Strucker's head, and Talbot destroys the Marauders, but leaves all the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents perfectly fine. And there was even a moment where I thought he was going to accidentally crush Coulson, because Coulson was on the ground in front of him, but he doesn't. He just, like...
He crumples them up like paper.
Yeah.
Basically, that's what it was. It just
meatballs.
Yeah. It was very interesting. I just like... Well... I guess if anyone had to take it...
Yeah, listen, who fucking knows where that's gonna go?
I don't know. He wanted to kill himself anyways because of the programming, because he's just like, I know. After everything he's worked for, and then them programming was like a slap in the face kind of thing. It was like, you know, I can't do this. I can't betray these people kind of thing. And he feels like this might be the way for him, or kind of a redemption kind of thing. But he really didn't do anything bad. He you know, put the sleeper hold on Robin's mom and took Robin, but that didn't last very long.
Oh, so wait, Robin's mom's alive?
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
Because Coulson went in there and goes, she's still breathing.
Oh, okay.
He just put her in a sleeper hold.
Yeah, because in that episode, I thought he had killed her, and I guess it didn't register that later on she was still fine. Okay.
Because that's when Daisy takes Robin and has her mom out.
Yeah.
So it's just someplace we don't know. But one good thing you learned from this episode: look at all the options before you push button.
Oh my god. And I knew it. I knew there was going to be an alien invasion option, because of course there is. It's S.H.I.E.L.D. And he doesn't wait. He clicks nuclear fallout. Melinda's just like, what the heck? What the heck? Always listen to all the menu options.
All of them.
I was so happy that he came back. That Patrick Warburton came back. It was just like, thank God.
I loved it that the other guy that worked down there was like, I can't turn off the alarm system. And Coulson's like, no. He's like, why are you going to turn it off? It's giving you instructions. That's kind of stupid. It's there for a reason.
Yes.
Let it talk.
So funny.
But yeah, I mean, we got a little more information about some things, but I think it was mostly around Fitzsimmons and Deke.
Yeah.
I call it, you know, the Back to the Future effect. You watch Back to the Future, you know, if his parents did at one point we're going to get together, and he started fading. And they did mention that. They go, if he starts fading away.
Yeah. Which I believe Deke. I think this is multiverse, and he's not going to disappear even if they do change the future.
And if he believes it, he wants to stay. I mean, I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, he likes it here where there's ice cream and the sun and the ocean.
The only things he was mentioning off yet. I haven't been to the ocean. I haven't even been to
Orlando. That was so funny.
He was just like, I haven't done this. I haven't done this. And that, the other thing, I'm just like, dude. Honestly, I think it would be adorable for him and Daisy. I think he would bring a sense of wonder back there.
Yeah.
That she lost a long time ago. Unfortunately, with all this shit.
Well, I guess we should talk about Daisy now, because she goes dark to find more out about the Deathlock program. Dude, listen. It is fucking bad enough that they're continuing to do this after Coulson said stop multiple times. But she's actually, thinking about using the centipede serum, which John Garrett used. He was crazy. Maybe don't do that. But on top of that, she's digging up her damn dead mother.
Well, remember when he gave it this, he's like, I haven't found it on the map. She goes, it's not aware.
Yep. Because that other ingredient in that fucking serum was her mother's DNA. It was her regenerative powers. This won't end well. Will not end well.
And she's still looking for, I mean, they were fighting over, Yo-Yo tells him that, Coulson has to die, and, May's just like, no, we're not going to let him die. We're not going to. We're going to find a way to, and he's just like, oh my god, you guys, really, seriously, I need to die.
No, but he also did put the piece together, and they're arguing like they're two separate sides, but they're both right. Mm-hmm. Coulson's going to put the pieces together, and they should not try and save him because...
But that's what Daisy's doing right now.
No,
She's trying to save him.
I think there's another step to trying to save him. Like, she's getting the tools to save him right now. There's another step to it.
Yeah.
And if we don't do that, then maybe we'll be fine.
Maybe. We don't know.
We don't know. We got 3 more episodes to find out.
Right?
Yep. Yep. Its next episode is episode 20. The One Who Will Save Us All. A newly determined Talbot takes Coulson to meet the enemy and attempts to stave off the destruction of Earth. Now,
yikes.
We need to talk, because in the promo, Talbot is wearing a fucking crazy ass costume.
Oh dear Lord.
And unfortunately, I was watching on TV, so I could not get like a good screenshot. But I took one off of my phone, and that costume looks so familiar, and it is killing me. I can't figure out what.
And the goatee, oh my god!
I know the goatee is too much. I'm trying to figure out what fucking character that is, and like that costume's from the comics. I know it is. And I wanted to go on the subreddit, but I just forgot to do that. If you guys know what costume that is, I'd love to hear it. Please let us know.
I have no idea. Oops, spill my table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I rarely watch the the previews for the next episode. But
if my DVR tapes it, I watch it. If not, I usually I miss it. But it was there, and that. Man, it looks scary. It looks like the power is gonna get to Talbot's head, and he's gonna go.
Right. Oh, he's already there.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's true. I don't know, man. I'm scared.
Yep. Maybe he's the one that brings the destruction of the Earth.
I mean, yeah, because technically, the destroyer of worlds is whoever ingests the gravitonium. So right now,
and
Talbot.
And in the picture that Robin drew of the Earth splitting apart, and her pictures, even the stick figures, you could tell which ones were female, which ones are male. And this one looked distinctly male. It didn't have the hair, because all her female characters have the hair, or they have a dress on, or
or they have some
female.
Something that makes
character.
them look like that character.
And this one looked male.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay question mark.
Yeah. But
And
I just yeah.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Infinity Wars, guys, go do it. Trust me. It's worth it.
I've heard so many mixed reviews, so whatever. I haven't
heard anyone who didn't like
I
it.
haven't kept up on the movies, so I probably will watch it.
I haven't heard anyone who doesn't like it.
I've heard a couple. Actually, more than a couple.
Well, I loved it. So.
Yeah. I think it's like with any movie. It's, to each their own.
Mm-hmm.
If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
True. So, Rachel, where can the people find you?
Find me on Twitter at VikingWitch76 and right here on Twitch at VikingWitch.
You can find me at Cleomoto on all the socials. And you can find me at Cleomoto Crafts on Etsy, where I sell things like princess tiaras and soon-to-be Black Panther necklaces. Soon. I'm almost done. You can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows, video games, and movies. Until next time, I'll be crying about Infinity War.
Yeah, there you go.